Good morning, good morning. How is everyone? Can you all hear me? Is the mic all right? Should be all right. Everything seems okay for the stream. 30 minutes away from market open. Gonna get straight into it. Yesterday, caught the low, but obviously we didn't ride the trade. But that was the low of the day on SPX, and that was beautiful. Remember this yesterday when we took that long? Now proved to be the low of the day, which was very nice to see. Unfortunately, obviously we didn't ride this higher, but that was such a pivotal level on SPX. If that broke, we would have completely collapsed. And then I said to you before we left the stream, I expected a squeeze on SPX. I saw some exhaustion up here. We did have a key level on the NQ, and I did take a short trade up here. Where was it? Was it here yesterday, or was it here? It was here. I took it. Or where was it? Let me see what it was. Oh yeah, here it was. It was this here. I saw this exhaustion up here, and I was very confident. So I built a short yesterday in here. I was very confident that NQ had put in a major high at this level, and I was happy. Based off order flow was showing so much signs of exhaustion yesterday. Market was really extended, got this big move, kept squeezing higher. Then we hit a key level, lower high, showed clear signs of exhaustion, and started building shorts in this area. And then I got out at the 50s. I said it in smooth chart. I think it was 950. I was getting out. So that was really nice. One of the accounts is almost close to passing one of the evals that we started. It's about 100 away from passing now. So that was a decent short setup yesterday. I went because I laddered into the trade. I went a little bit heavy. It was all right because volatility was quite subdued. But ES continues to march on. It's stronger than NQ. It's taken out the previous week high. We've completely retraced the whole madness on last Thursday that we saw. Completely retraced, and yeah, I think my bias was pretty good, huh? Coming into this week, I said we have a chance to move higher. I expected volatility suppression, and that's exactly what we've got. Look at this. Look at the VIX right now, completely collapsing, right? So your boy out here, he knows. He has some knowledge, right, of the markets. You know, he's been in the game for a long time. I know what's going on, guys, yeah? Sometimes, obviously, we might not be right with our trades, but overall, in the bigger picture, I know what's going on here. That doesn't mean I'm going to be, you know, I'm always going to make the right decisions and be the #1 best trader in the world. But on a macro picture, I kind of have a good idea what's going on in these markets. And my reasoning was clear on Monday when we opened, right? VIX was 23. I said short week. Traders are not gonna want to hold long options because of theta decay, and I expected volatility suppression. ES held the bull bear pivot. Okay, the key bull bear pivot that was held on ES. I said I cannot declare a bear market because ES did not close under the bull bear pivots, and as long as it didn't, we have a good chance of resuming a bull market, and that is still my projection, unless I see a close under this bull bear pivot. My projection is an end of year Christmas rally in the markets. I still think the SPX will reach 7,000, and I expect my projection on NQ was 28,000 by year end. I still think that's going to happen. Call me crazy, I still think it's going to happen. How far is it? Let's have a look. 28,000 is still 11%. Yeah, it might not reach that, but yeah, it could happen. I'm gonna still hold those projections. Nonetheless, I think we will see an end of year nice rally. I really think the bull market has been saved there. We shall see. Volatility is suppressing. We shouldn't get any new VIX contract now until mid-December. So I think volatility, we've got a good shot of volatility staying suppressed for maybe another week or so. So markets are looking all right. That's exactly what we want to see. And when we see the VIX at this level, we want to be buying some longs, right? We want to be buying some dips. That's what we're going to do. We are going to buy the dip. And get dips today, we buy them. Hello guys in the chat. How are we feeling? Let's get a little poll going for you guys in there. Okay. Hi Bakhtawa. How are you? Nice to see you in the stream. Okay, so SPX really doesn't have any pivots around us. It would require a pretty massive drop. Same with NQ. I did a little bit of pre-market game here. Right now it's supporting off the value area high and previous day high at the minute. A little bit weaker. We haven't taken out the previous week high on NQ, and maybe it does. Maybe it drops back, and then we get there. But this is the level I'm looking for. If I put on the gamma levels, we do have, there's a gamma level on there as well. So when we're above the zero gamma, all these gamma levels are going to support in here. Do remember that it's not going to be easy now for the market to just slice through these levels, unless at the open we get a massive influx of volume. But as you expect the market, even if it falls now, to find support, right? So that's the idea, because VIX is low. There's no protection. The traders are not buying protection right now because of the short week. All right, so you expect the market to support. All right, that's what we're expecting. That would be a large drop, but it could happen. Yeah, it could happen. That's what I will be waiting for. We could tap along here. That would be aggressive entry. We can cut it quite quickly. So we could tap it. If it doesn't work out, we could cut it quite quickly. Get back to cash and then wait for the bigger level here. That would be an A setup in this box. All right, so that's the idea. Keeping it very, very, very simple today. We love days like this. We really love days like this. Yeah, so it should be nice. Should get some nice dip buying opportunities, and we get them. Then we're gonna go for it. What about you guys in the chat? You feeling bullish, bearish? Oh, bearish, huh? 1 vote. We're bearish. No, I'm not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. I am trying to get on TikTok, but I am not on TikTok. because my account, I haven't used my account in a while on TikTok, so to go live on there, you need to have some activity. So I'm hoping to put out some content on TikTok in the hope that I can get approved on there. All right. Anybody in the chat, hit the like. Let's get this YouTube algorithm pushed out a little bit further. Keeping it nice and simple today. We've had jobless claims lower than expected. The market liked that. Retail sales as well. I think we got some retail sales number, and it wasn't great. So that, I think, has lifted the odds of a December rate cut. Let's move this. Durable goods orders, I think. I saw something in the news that lifted the odds of a rate cut. I'm not listening to the news here because we're live streaming, so I don't want that to be a distraction. But I saw something pre-market that came out, and they said it didn't look very good. It must have been this durable goods orders. Hard goods in the future, excluding defense. I don't know what that is, to be honest. But something came out that was weak in retail, and that has pushed up chances of a December rate cut. Let's take a look at this, huh? What is Fed Watch 2? Look at that. Yeah. So I think it's spiked now to current rate is 375. So 17.6%, it stays flat, and now it's gone to 82%. Yeah, 82% chance of a Fed rate cut. So I think the market is kind of exuberant on that news. And this is swinging about like crazy, huh? This Fed rate cut. 1 week ago, we were at 30%. 1 month ago, we were at 90%. And now we're at 85% chances. So last week when we got that massive, insane sell-off, it was 30% chance it dropped to of a cut. A 69% chance of holding rate steady. K-Dog, what are you saying? What's your prediction today? How are you feeling about this market? How's the people feeling? How's the consumer feeling in the United States? Because you live in US, so you have a better gauge of what the actual consumers, the real consumers, and not the boomers or the people who have all the assets. We're talking about the real consumers, the working class people of America. How are they feeling? I couldn't think they're feeling great, huh? Because US unemployment, let's put in unemployment. Yeah, this ain't going in the right direction. the unemployment rate is 4.4%. So you can see this is starting to tick up higher. That's what you saw before the 2008 style recession. Remember this. Even 2001 we were here, and then the recession started. 2001 was pretty much at this level when the recession started. I think we were already in a was it 2000 December 07 when the recession started, so we are at about 4.8% on the unemployment, and then the recession came and we obviously accelerated. COVID was an anomaly, but these periods of high unemployment have never been a good thing. Let's overlay the S&P chart on there and take a look. Yeah, so you got a smaller correction here in the S&P 500. You can see in 1981 we got that big spike in unemployment. You got a big crash in the S&P 500. Also the S&P 500, when we got this massive uptick in unemployment, we got a massive crash. That was the .com, and then 2008 also. When you see that massive uptick, that's what happened here. Same thing during COVID. COVID crash looks tiny on the log, but that happened simultaneously. And now, if this starts really accelerating, the market may correct next year. US PMIs is just dead, right? Absolute dead. This is this gauges economic activity in the United States, manufacturing index, and this is just dead right now, completely dead. It's been in this range for over 2 years now. It's been under 50. So under 50, it's usually a slow economy. We really need to see this pushing higher. If we get a recession, and this thing will come down here, I'll start really collapsing. You saw that in 2008. You saw that during COVID as well. You saw that in the .com. So yeah, a lot of people saying with quantitative easing, you might see ISM. So let's put in the Fed balance sheet. Let's see the expansive periods. Yep. So you got expansion in the balance sheet here. You can see massive expansion, and you got ISM activity when crazy. Then you've got a real expansion in the balance sheet here, and you got expansion in ISM from 48 all the way to 57, and then you've got obviously 2019, the big COVID one. Look at this, the big COVID, that was just huge, wasn't it? The stimulus in COVID, and then you got a massive expansion from 41 all the way to 64 on the ISM. So a lot of people are arguing now that if this balance sheet starts going higher, the ISM should follow. But my argument is just because the Fed are stopping quantitative tightening in December does not mean you're going to see the balance sheet do this. I still think the balance sheet is going to be flat now for a while until there's something in the economy that breaks before they turn on the printer. So if that, how long that's going to be stagnant, they're going to reinvest expiring maturities, expiring bonds back into US treasuries, but that doesn't mean that the balance sheet is going to start expanding. That's not QE. That means your balance sheet is just not going to go down. It's just going to stay flat because they're not adding new assets to the balance sheet. So how long that stays flat, this could go down and we could get a quick fast recession that then prompts the Federal Reserve, and when the new guy comes in, I think it's going to be Kevin Hassett. He's the front runner right now for the Federal Reserve. If he comes in, he'll turn the printer on. So this kind of lines up, right? Keep the balance sheet flat until May of next year. We may see a fast recession or some form of liquidity event. There's got to be an event that's going to crash this market next year. There's got to be something that happens in the economy that we're going to end up getting a deleveraging event. The market, liquid market, don't crash. Liquid markets do not crash, guys. You have to have something fundamentally broken in the economy, just like COVID, just like the GFC, and just like the .com. All right, there was an event that caused that. Debt liquidations, yeah, something. It's got to be something, right? That gets this ISM down here. Fed panics. New guy comes in office. Trump tells him, listen, you need to lower the rates. You need to turn on the printer. And then we get the expansion in the ISM. And that's when you see the blow off top that everybody's saying that's going to happen. I think that's pretty much my base case. I think that's likely, but we'll see. I think that's the period where you're going to get the altcoins as well to really go parabolic. But yeah, it's nice to do some economic analysis because it's important to know where you are in the business cycle, especially if you're a long-term investor. Even as a day trader, I'd argue you need to know where you are. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? When do you consider the market to be bearish, right? As a trader, you have to answer that question yourself. I have my own method to it. Everybody has their own opinion to when they think the market is bullish or where the market is bearish. But how many times do we see everybody calling for a bear market on this rise, right? How many times do you see it? That was a very hated V-shaped recovery, right? Very, very hated. People calling bear market here. We're going to come down, collapse. No, market went higher. How many people were calling here bear market? We're going to collapse, come down. How many people were calling this period a bear market and we're going to collapse, come down? And then this period, I remember so many people in the live chat, in Smooth's live chat, were so bearish. We're going to come down, we're going to crash. Oh my God. .com bubble, yeah? We're going to crash. What did the market do? Nope. What's happening right now? Everybody's convinced that we're going to crash. This is the start of the bear market. We're going to crash. You got to have your method. But when you think it's a bull market, when you think it's a bear market. Because how many, we probably had 4 false signals so far on this rally to new all-time highs that I've seen so far. About 4 or 5 different occasions I've seen many traders, investors, people calling the top on this market. I think it's the stupidest thing you could ever do is call a top on the market. I'm not calling a top on the stock market. I will flip bearish if my pivot gets broken, but I will still not be declaring a massive deleveraging event. ...2022 bear market. I sold all my stocks in November 2021. Inflation was out of control. The Fed had told you they're going to raise rates. Okay, and they're going to start quantitative tightening. So that only meant one thing. That was a deleveraging event. So I was confident at that time that we are going to get a bear market. Now we're looking for something similar, or we're looking for a black swan event. And a black swan event you cannot predict. But policy action right now is accommodative, not restrictive. So for us to call a top on the stock market is nonsensical. It doesn't make any sense at all. Like I said yesterday, Cisco was trading at 210 price to earnings ratio. Right now, Nvidia is at 24 forward PE. That's not bubble territory. That is not bubble territory. So I don't think there's a bubble in AI right now. It's producing stellar earnings every single quarter. What is people's problems with this thing? Just because you missed the rally, you're gonna every 5 minutes you're gonna call an AI bust. AI is in a bubble because you missed the rally. No, man. I missed the rally on Nvidia. I didn't buy Nvidia. I'm not here slagging an AI, the AI bubble off just because I couldn't profit from it. Yeah, you don't want to cloud your judgments because you missed out on something. NQ is trying to take out pre-market high. I think ES will get to this monthly value area high today. Well, maybe today, but I think that's where ES is trying to go today. ES also has gamma level here is going to be tough to get past on ES. And we could get a spike up and a rejection on ES. But NQ is trying to get above the high. We are 1 minute away from the open. Let's just move this. Hello, Sion Blog. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. We are open. Are we going to sweep? Looks like we are going to sweep the high first on NQ before any sort of rejection, or is it going to double top? Let's see what happens here. You might be double topping people here at the open. A lot of bullishness though, a lot of bullishness coming in on the order flow. Yeah, took out the high. NQ is ripping through that high right now. Still going, got a lot of liquidity up there. Let's see what happens here. Getting a retracement back in after sweeping the high on the NQ. Has ES swept? ES has swept also. We're going to get a pullback now, or we're going to get continuation. We still have a lot of liquidity on the DOM to the upside for the market to chase. A lot of liquidity to that upside. You can see all these orders here. The market might go and tap them first before coming down. Right now, still looking really bullish. Let's go in for them. You can see that's what it's doing. That's what the market wants. Really, really bullish. It's going to smash through that order. You can see he's poking his head out. Yeah, big orders just got filled on the book. You see that? Really big orders just got tapped. Maybe that was a liquidity you're searching. Now it can drop, maybe, but not touching anything. I did pop a small long based off the fact that it may sweep. The probabilities of that type of trade is higher when we are in a low VIX environment. VIX is completely collapsed and we are above 0 gamma. Okay, we are in positive gamma territory, so a long at the open always makes, not always, but makes more sense as opposed to when VIX is elevated above midpoint and we are in negative gamma. In that environment, I do not touch any longs pre-market. All right, but that you could have longed just for this sweep of liquidity. Okay, but I wouldn't well, I'm not certainly not gonna hold for continuation just yet. But there's also liquidity above these highs today on NQ. Okay, these highs, this high, and this high. There's a lot of liquidity going to be sitting here, and the market's going to be chasing for that liquidity. It's also one day before, I think, is it Thanksgiving tomorrow? I think it is, right? So market is closed tomorrow, so we may not get insane volatility today. Yeah. So Thanksgiving tomorrow, market is closed, guys. Okay, market is closed, and we have half day on Friday. So pretty much, I probably will be streaming on Friday for the half day. But tomorrow we are going to be chilling out, reflecting on the week that we have had, and it's been a decent week because what we expected to happen has happened. Right, 6,800 on the SPX, magic number 6,800 SPX, a nice big gap up. Gap ups also on QQQ as well. Let's mark the gap. Hey Mel, how's it going? Hope you are well. SPY also gapped up. So this will be support all in here. If we do drop, half gap will be support today. I really have a mental problem buying that high. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I just look for key levels on pullbacks, and you can just scalp them, because this is the type of environment you want to be doing that. You don't want to be caught in a squeeze like this, because the market will just keep squeezing, because people have that mentality where they don't want to, they're shorting, thinking we are going to pull back for sure. The price is too elevated, but the market just keeps on squeezing people. We're pulling back now after the sweep of liquidity on NQ. So nice trade management. Okay, this is the reason why I do not hold for massive continuation. You play this liquidity sweep and you can get out. Okay, waiting for this. We'll trade here. Okay, we'll buy a dip here, and I'll quickly move out the way because I don't think there's any support until we get all the way down here. So I'll quickly cut the trade if we lose. But your pivots should be more accurate on low volatility. All right, plus we are above, we are in positive gamma environment. All right, so it's just a waiting game. We may not even get the pivot that we want, but we shall see. Yes, also bouncing off hedge pressure. Let's see right here. Look at that rejection. Okay, plenty of gamma exposure level right there. It swept, came into it. That's what I was looking at pre-market as the resistance on ES. yes, it's very strong. It swept the pivots. Previous week high was here. Also swept the liquidity above this pivot as well. So yes, it's really bullish. A half gap on SPY will be support today. QQQ half gap will be support. Anywhere in here will be a nice liquid area in the market to possibly take a long from. We'll see, markets trying to pull back. ATR on a 2-minute right now is decent. Nothing crazy. You just get a sip of water. Nothing really happening right now. Your boy likes to stay hydrated. Okay, so it's going to be a very liquid area of the market today in here. All right. So there's going to be plenty of dip buying in this gap today. So expect some choppiness. Very unlikely for this to just catapult down like this. If it's gonna come down, it's gonna do this. It's gonna chop its way there because this trader's waiting to get in here. All right, let's look at the heat map. S&P nice and bullish. Nvidia back higher today. So the dip buyers are back in action. AMD's getting great relief today as well. Financials again very nice and green. And Nasdaq looks good. Really nice. Oracle having a big bounce today, huh? Nothing happening right now in the markets. Everything is steady and slow. The day before the holidays is we can rightfully assume that we're not going to get massive action today. NQ trying for the high again, ripping, bouncing off the VWAP. I think I'm being a bit optimistic, overly optimistic for this dip. I would love that dip. Maybe I won't even get this dip today. We shall see. I am in dip buying mode though. I am in a dip buying mode today. Alright? I am not shorting this market. The greater market is starting now to look bullish again. Alright? S&P 500 has, for the first time since this correction, look at ES. Let's just move this. Let's move this. Let's move this. Let's put this on a 4-hour. So from a market structure perspective, since this high on 29th of October, we have been making lower highs. Okay, this week has been the first time that we have changed market structure. All right, that's just basic market structure. We have flipped from this downtrend back into an uptrend. All right, and this was the perfect week to do it. Like I said at the start of the week, volatility suppression was on the cards. Okay, and we got the volatility suppression. All right, so for the first time since 29th of October, things are starting to look bullish again for an end of year rally to the upside. So this is bull mode, and I is not shorting this. All right, I is not shorting. NQ is trying to make a new high here. ES already has. ES is past that gamma now. Still a poor high on ES, so expecting it higher. Still have poor highs on NQ as well. Let me just make sure. Not really. It's actually a good high. It's a good high on the NQ. You can see that. And we have single prints all the way down. 25,096. We have single prints here, but we have, this is a good high. It's a really good tail, so we may start moving down. Doesn't mean that we have to, but we'll see. The single prints are waiting. 25.96. 25.96 all the way here. Right before the level I'll be interested in. So when the market comes all the way down, chases those singles, 25,096, I expect this pivot. But we'll see, it's a long way down. That is going to be like a 200-point move. Just extended over the 1 standard deviation. The pivot, the ultimate pivot that I'd want is lining up with the 3 standard deviation. And that's, I think, a bit too much to ask for probably today. And that would be over 300 points sell off, which is unlikely. We do have something in the news. We had Chicago PMIs. Are really poor. 36.3. Forecast for 44. Man, this is not good, huh? That is such a low reading. This whole year, the Chicago PMIs has been around mid 40s, really. This one's coming up 36. Wow. That is not a good reading. Maybe that brings the market down. Get some reaction off that news. That was a poor reading in the Chicago PMIs. We were just looking at the PMI ISM. The next ISM reading is gonna be excuse me. Excuse me. Is gonna be on Monday. Monday, the 1st of December. Man, this year has gone by like a flash. Can't believe on Mondays we're in December. That is crazy. So we have the ISM on Monday. No forecast showing, no forecast yet. We also have S&P PMI. But that is not a good sign so far. The Chicago PMI is coming so weak. What else have we got next week? ADP employment change again. We have S&P PMIs. Jobless claims Thursday. And then we got Michigan consumer Friday. Don't we have non-farm payrolls on Friday? Next Friday? Or is that this Friday? No. So Friday is core PCE, and where's the non-farm payrolls, guys? Anybody know when the non-farm payrolls is? Okay, it's here. Non-farm. This is not NFP though. Yours. PPI Thursday 11th. Okay, so Wednesday, December 10th is the Fed interest rate decision, and we saw from the Fed Watch tool it's now 82% of probability that we will have a cut in December. So not far away from that FOMC rate decision. No NFP though, huh? No NFP. Markets selling off, losing VWAP now. I see. Oh, let's try to hold the VWAP. Key area volume sits right on the point of control is also sitting right at the VWAP, and it's trying to hold here. A lot of people shorting into the VWAP, which is always not the smartest thing to do. Sell pressure is getting heavy. You can see that here in the delta. This was all bullish here, but you saw the bullish volume, the bullish delta was fading, even though we made a high. You could see the delta was starting to fade. Volume is starting to fade. Now the volume and the delta is kicking in for the bears here. If it drops under this VWAP, I think we can flush down quite quick. Thin book though, huh? Very thin book. Getting under it. What a drop. Malin says, what a drop. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, it's a nice drop. It's a really, really nice drop. Shorts getting really, really aggressive. You can see that on the order flow, and they are so far getting handsomely rewarded here. All right, is it gonna give me my pivot? You have some kids. Let's get some orders ready in preparation of buying some dips. All right. NQ is bouncing off gamma level right now. Trying to bounce off the gamma level. Market will support in here. And likely will support in here. Market will try and keep price action in here. Yeah, we're getting really bullish order flow coming in. So market is trying to protect that gamma level. I'm thinking back to the VWAP. Makes sense. See what happens here. Big longs have come in. Sellers are still heavy, but can they continue the momentum down? That's the question. We're getting a lot of limits on the long side waiting to get filled. Trying to bring this price higher. They will support this area. This is a liquid area of the market. Yeah, back up to VWAP almost. Yep. There it goes. There it goes. Yep. Yeah, market is supporting. Market is supporting. Market does not want to go back into previous day value area, because I don't think that'll be a good sign for the market. So traders are going to try and protect or do anything they can to trade in this value area to try and push it higher. They don't want to drop into here, because if they start dropping into here, the chances of us revisiting the value area low become greater. Because if you start closing candles under value area high, chances of point of control on value area low become higher. You're making popcorn for the kids, ready for the holiday tomorrow. Are you off tomorrow? So you can see the market supporting the previous day high on this gamma level. Again, yep, there you go. I told you that the half cap on this gamma level is going to be support today. I'm not expecting this market to just, it's going to chop around before, or if it does come down and fill the gap. We don't have Thanksgiving now. But that was an important support. I took a small long on that. Didn't call it out because it's an account I'm trading that I only had $100 to pass. So that one of the evals that we started has now turned into a funded account beginning on Friday. But I will avoid trading it on Friday, because Friday is not the best day to be taking any trades, especially on a half day. Yeah, it was just a small little trade. I was waiting for a key level, you know, to hit, to take some points just to pass the account. But I didn't want to long anywhere in here. I was waiting for the drop where I felt confident that I'll get at least 15 points or so. Now I need a buffer, yeah. I'm gonna take my time and build a buffer. If you can get nice clean bull market to trade, then it'll be a lot easier. If that doesn't happen, then I'm just gonna de-risk and just chill on the sidelines and just trade evals, because we have 2 more evals that we're trying to pass. Buffer. What do you American? Buffer, man. It's a buffer. Poetic. K-Dog loves the British accent. It's a buffer, man. Buffer. We gotta hit the buffer, and then trading becomes easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Manchester accent. You only knew that because I told you I'm from Manchester. Don't act clever. On Instagram is a thirst trap, you know. It's fucking ridiculous. Every time you go on there, it's just naked girls. It's just like an advertising platform for sugar babes. Honestly, it's crazy. K-Dog, do you watch boxing? What a performance that was from Conor Ben, huh? That was some performance. Yeah, well, I'm not gay, so yeah. The algorithm knows. But what a performance that was from Conor Ben, huh? I just knew as soon as I watched the first round of that fight that Eubank Jr.'s head was not in it. I knew from the absolute get-go, I knew that his head is somewhere else. I just knew he's going to lose that fight. I do want to see a trilogy though. That would be sick. I don't think it's going to happen because he kills himself just to make weight. What a bounce. What a bounce. On NQ from the gamma level, the half gap support. Once again, the levels never lie. The levels never lie, guys. So we are happy with the performance so far. On our accounts, I busted one account out of the 3 accounts that we bought originally for this live streaming stuff, I busted one of them on that crazy Thursday, but then got 2 to get very far ahead, and now we have 1 that's funded and 2 that are on their way to being funded. So hopefully we can get a nice setup later today. Try and inch a little bit more, a little bit closer to fund it on those as well. Yeah, they're always down, man. That's why I don't trust that piece of shit platform, Top Step X or Project X, whatever it is. I did not like it at all, right from the very start. Did not like it. This is just so much easier, man. This right here. Just click buttons and that's it. You're in and out. Why do I need a massive platform just to trade? No. All I need is these buttons, buy and sell. That's it. That's all you need as a day trader. Why do I need a big ass platform with the stupid shit on it? I felt like it had ridiculous slippage. Every time I'd get filled, it was like they were eating like 6 points. As soon as I would get filled. And with this, you can have custom orders too. You can have loads of so these strategies, you can build custom strategies, right? So quantity, target first, your quantity here, your stop loss, profit. You can go off ticks is what they usually use. 4 ticks is 1 point, so you'll have to do a bit of math. And you can add your stop loss, take profit. Yeah, so it's good, man. But for me, I just manually stop out, buy market, sell market. That's it. Trading's complicated as it is, man. Just to be profitable, it's complicated. We don't need to add complicated platforms and complicated orders, and one cancels the other and all this crap. That's, people I see with orders. No, I just want to get in when I want to get in. I want very low slippage. I want to get in. It's a liquid market, so I should be able to get in with little slippage as possible. We are trading a very liquid market, or okay, it's not the most liquid market in the world. Yes, it's the most liquid market in the world. Nonetheless, there's plenty of liquidity. We're trading sim accounts, so that doesn't really matter. But if you were trading a real account, it still shouldn't hurt you as much as trading illiquid markets. All right, it shouldn't hurt you just to click buy market. Obviously, if you're trading 100 contracts, then it's going to hurt you. It's going to be slippage, because look at this, right? This is what's in the order book. There is no more orders. Okay, this is the order book, guys. All right, this thing don't lie. This is directly from the CME. This is how many orders are in the book right now in total. So if you're gonna put 100 orders here at 160, you're gonna get slippage, because 100 orders here is too much. We've only got 13 orders to be filled here. So if you market order, if you were to market order buying 176, let's just move further up, and imagine you market buying 25 to 10. We've only got 22 contracts. You'll be filled all across here with your 100 contracts. Okay, there'll be plenty of slippage there. But for us, trading one contract, two contracts at max minis, we shouldn't have any problems with slippage even on a real account. That's what I was doing. Even on a real account, I was trading micros on a real account, and I never faced any slippage. All right. I'll be right back, guys. We're back, and we are eating a banana. Man, bananas are so good. You know, when they're ripe, when the banana is ripe, it's just beautiful. So tasty, man. So banana and coffee. Trying to get those calories down. Banana to satisfy that sugar craving. You hate bananas. Why you gotta be racist? Bananas are great. Try them again. I used to think the same thing. And bananas are not good, man. But then I started eating them again, and I'm like, man, you know what? Bananas are actually really nice. Yeah, that's what I used to think as well. I thought, yeah, I don't really like the taste. Taste them again. Taste the ripe ones. Not the green ones, man. The green ones are gonna get your stomach upset. You want the ripe ones. Great. Yeah, K-Rock, I know you can take this conversation down the wrong alley, but we're not gonna do that. Because we are live streaming right now. Get it? Now let me throw this banana skin away, and I'll be right back. Yo, we are back. Banana zone. There is a banana zone. All right, there is. It's I'll tell you. Let me show you what banana zone is. This banana zone. Banana zone. That's Raoul Paul's banana. Right? And banana. Okay, we were waiting for a banana, and it's give us a banana to the downside instead. Unfortunately, Raoul Paul also said we're gonna get banana here. And he said we're gonna get banana here as well. The banana zone. It didn't happen. So if you want to know what banana zone is, go on YouTube and search Raoul Pal banana zone. All right. NQ's a banana nearly every time. Every day it's a banana. It just goes up. Look, just goes up. Banana. NQ does that all the time. Crazy, dude. Market shopping, like I said to you. Chopping in here. Plenty of support. Half cap trying to support again. Mentioned that to you guys. Now we are not going to catapult straight down. We are going to chop this area and maybe come down. So can knows a thing or two about these markets. And look at ES. Look at ES. Bounce straight off the value area low. Trying to support on rally. So this could be it. Market may just support from here and rally to new high. This could be it, guys. Because it's supporting in here. It's a liquid area of the market. It's supporting at the value area low. Keeps supporting. So if this doesn't break, probably in the next 30 minutes, if this zone keeps chopping in here and sellers don't come in aggressively, this could rally. VIX is in decay mode, complete decay mode, down into the 17s. All right, let's get it down back into the 14s next week. Let's get this bull rally moving. Let's check X. Camo Finance says this year-end rally will be glorious. Rare stock market signal. Bitcoin bounce. He's bullish. Liar Heelpern. No idea how to pronounce that surname. There's 50k accounts. Black Friday legacy accounts. 111. $111 for a 50k funded next legacy account Black Friday sale. $100k is 175. Not the most amazing sale. I thought it'd be half price. Fucking dicks. Well, market mommy, huh? Chilling in my kitchen like this. She hasn't moved her desktop back to my desk yet. Ah, look at this. Market mommy, huh? What is she using? Bloomberg Terminal? Well, that's a news feed. So she's got a news feed. She's got a DOM on the right hand side. That DOM looks like it's from Bookmap. That looks like a Bookmap DOM. Can I zoom in? Yeah, that looks like a That looks like a Bookmap DOM right there. And that's a volume profile. Interesting. All right, Market Mommy's trading some order flow. I saw Market Mommy live on Ninja Trader. She was on there. JP Morgan's father launch a bond backed by Bitcoin. All right, nice. Well, this guy's a permable. There's another permable, Alex Becker. Guy literally says the same thing, all the way down to zero. There's my boy Andrew Tate. This guy's hilarious, man. Little bit of a Bitcoin. Expecting a drop to the mid 40s. This lot. Wow. 2021 and 2025 ETH is at the same price. Patrick Whaling doing his thing. Fed Powell is now open to a December rate cut. Bank powered by Bitcoin says Sailor, the biggest fraud of our generation. Rips is a really good trader. I've never seen him live trading, but he's posting some crazy numbers. A big game tonight, Arsenal against Bayern Munich. That's my little post. This is not bullish, mate. This is not bullish. Man, people on X just find anything to be bullish about. Buying on Arsenal. gonna be that's a tough one to call, isn't it? That's a really tough one. I would Arsenal at home or away? This guy's another grifter, Arthur Hayes. Complete grifter. What's this? Relief rally. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking as well. This is exactly the type of thing I'm thinking. Yeah. Kudos, mate. That's a good chart. Arsenal home. Tough one. I'm going for a draw. I'm going to sit on the fence on this. I'm going to sit on the fence. I think it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a good game though. Both teams, I think Bayern are unbeaten whole season, right? I think they're unbeaten whole season. Market's rallying. Like I said to you, there's no sell pressure. Market's starting to build support at this value area low. We're likely to rally higher. And that's pretty much what we're seeing right now. This market is supporting. It's a very liquid market. Okay, very liquid market. There you go, the chop in between 0 and the 0.5, the half gap, rallying out here now. Really nice, really nice. Didn't get just got that one trade to pass the account. Got one trade here at the open just for the sweep of liquidity. Explain to you again, I do not hold past the sweep. Because look what happened. All right, and then every pivot, what did I say? Every pivot is going to support, is going to try to support. All right, in a bull market, when VIX is below middle, okay, middle point, midpoint, every pivot that you have, gamma exposure, every support pivot is going to support. We're in a positive gamma environment. Yeah, Arsenal lost once. Yeah, yeah, I didn't know that they're unbeaten in the Champions League too. Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah. Yeah, they lost. They should have won that Liverpool game. To be honest with you, they should have won that. I think they played with too much caution. Like Gary Neville described with the handbrake on. I think they should have, if they took the handbrake off, they would have won that game. Because Liverpool, yeah, you could see what came after, right, with Liverpool. They're in disarray right now. Arsenal look the part. I think they're gonna win this Premier League this year. I think they're gonna run away with it. Actually, I really do. I think they'll win it by like maybe 12 or 15 points. I don't see anybody. Well, Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea is still. I think they'll fall at some point. I think Chelsea will fall. Yeah. Okay, dog. New news, I suck. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. He deserves that one. He deserves that. The way he treated Newcastle, that little twat. He definitely deserves that one. That name. karma's coming to get him. Yeah, you'll be finally happy. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm a fair person when it comes to sport. I would say Arsenal deserve to win the league. You've been close for like 3 seasons now. It's your turn. It's your turn to go for it now. It's your turn to lift that trophy. Liverpool did it when they were getting closer to Pep, and then they finally did it. I think it's your turn now. Yeah. The thing is, I agree with you. And then losing it, yeah, by Christmas. But the only difference I see this year compared to other years is that you don't have a contender this year. You don't have a strong contender. Last 3-4 seasons you've been going for the title, you had Man City. Basically. Last year you played shite because Liverpool were really good. Serious contender. I don't see a serious contender this year. Man City are shite, absolute shite. They got smashed yesterday by Leverkusen. The crap. Liverpool are, I don't know what's going on with them. They're in capitulation mode. Chelsea look good, but I just don't think they're gonna be there for the distance. I still think they'll be inconsistent with the performances. They smashed Barca yesterday. I didn't watch the game, but they smashed him 3-0, man. That's crazy. Even Yamal was playing for Barca. I was quite surprised with that result. I was like, what the hell? I know Barca were down to 10 men, but so were Everton. And you still had to break them down. Yeah, it wasn't early. I think it was right at the halfway point. I'm sure it was. Yeah, since Haaland said that, I think he's only won 1 league title since then. So yeah, he's getting a taste of his own medicine a bit. City are just not got the same quality in their squad. De Bruyne going was massive, innit? You're not going to replace that type of player. He was the man for them. Even Riyad Mahrez, Raheem Sterling, those were some big hitters. There were wingers that were getting 15 plus a season. That's not easy to find. Doku's a good player, but he's not got the end products. He doesn't produce the goals. And Savinho, just, what's that? Like, he's a headless chicken, that guy. Doesn't score enough. The new player, Reindeers or whatever his name is, he looks okay, but he's not no Kevin De Bruyne, nowhere near. He's not. I wouldn't even compare him to fucking De Bruyne's left toe, to be honest. That Cherky again doesn't look great. Kyle Walker, obviously, monster football player. He's a big miss for them. The defense looks really bad. Obviously, they got a world-class goalkeeper. Rodri's in and out of the team. Yeah, City are not City. I'm not sure how Pep's going to rebuild a third team. To be honest, I don't know how he's going to do it. Because the 2 lads that he's brought in, Cherky and Rendes, I just don't see it with them. How they're going to hit the same heights with them guys around. Marmoush is a good player, but he's not in form at the minute. Only form player they've got is Haaland. Foden's doing alright. Yeah, you have a big squad now. of top quality all over the pitch. I mean, your defense is insane. Nobody can even score a goal against you guys. Bitcoin's trying to recover. NQ's trying to rip. Rippy, rippy, roar. Rip, rip, rip. Over 100 points. Yeah. No egos. That's definitely true. Before you had players like Zinchenko, I didn't like him at all. That guy was he was too much. That guy's an idiot, man. I did not like that guy at all. But right now you've got fantastic back four. Julian Timber's one of my favorite players. He's fucking class. Absolute class. And Calafiori, what a player he is, huh? How solid is that guy? What's the volatility? A 2-minute ATR is not bad, you know. It's like 26. It's all right. VIX is in decay mode, mate. VIX is in decay mode. SPX is just hovering around its gamma levels. Yeah. Then you've got Ben White on that side as well. He's a good player. Odegaard still to come back in. You've got Jesus, Kai Havertz, who hasn't even played yet. Martinelli, you know, great players, man. Declan Rice, what a monster. What a monster player he is. I think he's irreplaceable. Zubimendi, what a signing. He's fucking mint. I watched him for Spain in the Euros. What a mint player, man. That's the type of player United needed. Zubimendi type of player. White rice. No, I'm always gonna be a Man United. I've been a Man United fan since I was 6, man. I'm never gonna change my football team, but I call it for what it is, dude. I'm not one of those deluded fans that thinks Man United are gonna win the league anytime soon. Yeah, Marino plays alright, but last few times I've seen him play, he was being used in as a centre forward, right? Yeah, Man U, Man U are a good side. Just not got the right manager right now. Man U are a good team. Man United have actually got a good squad. That squad is capable of being in the top 4 this year, to finish in the top 4, but it's not going to happen because we got a donkey manager. Complete donkey. Guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, honestly. He's an absolute pillow. This 5-3 whatever system he's playing is absolute garbage, bro. Marketing? No, I don't think so. I think it's the manager, bro. I think it's the manager. The owners are throwing plenty of money. I mean, when people can't find anything else, they say, "Oh, now it's the owners." Let's go all the way into that line. And let's go to that pigeonhole now and see if we can pick something there that might not be right. But the owners are throwing plenty of money at it. You know, I just don't think. I think recruitment's been a big issue. We haven't recruited right, and managers have been completely crap. They haven't had the right managers in. Since Jose, we've not had a decent manager to take the club forward. I was so disappointed when Jose lost his job, because we basically selected player power over manager. They selected Pogba over Mourinho at that time. Eric Ten Hag, yeah, that's what I mean, bro. The guy was clueless. Completely clueless he was. So we've had crap managers. This guy's probably the worst one that we've got since Fergie. Because not to not even change your system against 10 men, that is criminal. Bro, that is fucking criminal. What he did that day is absolute criminal. The only reason why he didn't change it is because he would have got asked questions in the media. Oh, you changed your system. How come you changed it? We noticed you changed your system. You took off a defender and put an attacker on. You changed. That guy's like, nah, I'm going to avoid that shit. He's got so much ego, it's unbelievable. But I can understand a manager having ego if you proved yourself. Guy ain't done shit. He's won 13 league games since he's been here. Yeah, Eddie Howe, yeah. He's a good manager, bro. I don't think he's going to leave Newcastle, though. Yeah. Great manager, though. Very, very good manager. I wouldn't even mind Unai Emery, to be honest. I think he's another fighter. A lot of spirit, a lot of character in him. So he's a good manager. I think if they get rid of this guy, I think they should go for Xavi. Should go and try and get him and start playing that Barcelona type of football. Because I'm pretty sure if we had normal 4-3-3, we'd be doing a lot better than we are right now. The players are suited for 4-3-3, not the stupid shit that he's got going on. You got fucking Mazraoui and Diego Dallo at wing back. You need, if you're gonna play that system, you need wing backs that can score goals or create chances. These guys can't create chances. They can't run. Dogu's a fucking headless chicken. Van Persie red card. What was that? The final? Was that the final? Can't remember. Yeah, Barcelona were one of the greatest teams I've ever seen, though. They were fucking incredible. And they have Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Messi. Oof, what a team, man. That was the greatest football. That was the greatest club football team I've ever seen in my life since I've been watching football. They literally played every fucking team off the park. It was a joke. They smashed us twice in the Champions League final as well. Pep. Champions League match. So it wasn't the final. I'll take a look at it in a bit. Yeah, not much going on, dude. Not much going on. It's trying to press higher now, the market. It's trying to press higher. Market is likely to keep pushing now, to be honest. All right, so there we go. This week, not traded this account yet. This week, got this to funded now today, and this one we're up. Pretty nice. So yeah, really nice. That data is given to you by NinjaTrader. When you open the platform, it's there with all your accounts, account ID, and then P&L. You can generate reports on Ninja and stuff like that as well. Hour long. Nice smell. So you're finally buying a high now. You see, I've converted you. Yeah, you have to link them, yeah, with your trader rate credentials. Not difficult. So yeah, NQ chopping around as I predicted, chopping around. If it comes back, it'll chop around, probably support here, chop around if it's going to go here. If not, this is going to continue to rally. You are trading the 30-minute opening candle. Okay. Very nice, Melanie. That's fantastic. Let's click around on X because there's no trade right now. This is the man, leading candidate to lead your the Federal Reserve, Kevin Hassett. Look at this clown. Should I tell my fiance I want 10 BTC? Are you fuckers not giving us a Black Friday sale? This guy's a good trader. Dan Chuang. If BTC drops 2 hours 74 average cost basis, we'll still have 5.9x assets to convertible debt, which we refer to as BTC's rating of our debt. At 25k BTC, it will be 2x. Bullshit, man. There you go. TJR. Grifter. Bearish divergence between the indexes. There's your ICT. Lower high Bitcoin. That's kind of my prediction as well on Bitcoin. Same thing what this guy has here. And this guy's trading 1 to 2 MNQs, and his size down. Kept his risks really small, and he's stacked up small wins, and he's requesting a 6,000 payouts, he says. There's a Croc CZ. Real, she says, Eunice says, I talked with CZ and told me that the real bull run hasn't started yet. Yeah, it hasn't. Once you get QE, then you get the real one. Ooh, there you go, Mohammed Al-Arian. He's one of the guys that I follow. He's a fantastic macro guy. They just released the Chicago PMI that we were talking about, falling to 36.3, missing the consensus forecast of 45. And deepening what is now a 2-year contraction in Midwest business activity. It starkly illustrates the continued dominance of services growth over a struggling manufacturing sector, and it points out to the growing importance of AI-related spending in driving economic activity. So it's all service-related and AI-related. That's why PMIs are still okay-ish. If it wasn't for AI and services, we'll be down in the gutter right now, according to Mohammed Al-Arian. That guy don't miss. He's fantastic. Really, really good guy. Good macro guy. And that's what we were talking about, huh? I told you that was not good news. And Mohammed reiterated the same thing. Okay. Whoop, and Q's going for the high. Seriously bullish order flow coming in. Look at this shit. Wow. Just took out the high. Look at that delta, man. Oof. Look at that delta. Wow. Yep, gone. I did tell you, if the next 30-minute candle, if we can't take this out, we're going to new highs. And we start pushing higher. There you go. There you go. Now it's going to be unlikely for the market to fall back here. Likely to just keep squeezing. People are going to keep shorting. I'll probably drop a little bit and then continue again. I'll now be surprised if the market just came and dropped like this. That was highly unlikely. More likely scenario is just squeeze, get a small dip, then go back to normal. Yes, target. What I was saying to you, remember? Pre-market, where was the level? Yep. And I think that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna go for this. Let's just mark this. And let's see if it hits it. Yes, target. Ripping. Market's absolutely ripping right now. And VIX is just falling off a cliff. So yeah, market's probably just going to keep grinding higher and higher. If you're waiting to get in, wait for a pullback. If you're trying to long this thing. Right now it's on a rampage. The order flow is ridiculously bullish. Like, look at this thing. That is some fucking order flow, guys. Totally one-sided tape. People, they're feeling it, huh? They are really feeling it. So 68.48 is the target, in my opinion. On the yes, still another 0.283%, or 0.3%. On yes, still to the upside. Market just continues to rally. Shorts are coming in, you can see. First time shorts are trying to take control of the candle. We're not getting anywhere. And they're likely probably going to get squeezed out. Yeah, they're not getting anywhere. Yeah. Just squeezing them. So a lot of shorts came in that candle. And it's likely that the bulls are going to continue squeezing here. Tape is all bullish. Look at the timing sales on the left hand side. A lot of shorts coming in here. Some big shorts are getting squeezed out. Look at that. Yeah, longs are piling in again. Look at that. Wow. That is some serious bullish order flow, guys. Serious bullish order flow. Just imagine it traps all the bulls. That would be fucking crazy. That all that bullish order flow gets trapped. Imagine, huh? All this. Imagine all these bulls just get trapped and we just capitulate down. Yeah. Yeah. Unlikely, but let's see. K-Dog, any trades, mate? Any trades today? How's your trading? Melanie picked up some bull longs. Yeah, you traded? You went long? From what level did you go long? Which level? Which level did you long? You're telling yourself you're done for. Hey, listen. It's a bull market. It's low volatility. If you get the dip, buy it. Don't be scared. That's what I'm gonna do. If I see something in the PM that I like, I'm gonna go for it, regardless if I'm up on the day or if I'm not. These are the type of days I like to take advantage of. The bull markets, low volatility, pivots hold much better. I told you, I'll give you a live example of how pivots hold. You know, you can see there's a reality to this theory that I'm telling you about. The pivots hold much better when the volatility is lower. When the volatility is lower, the pivots stick. We get buyers coming in. Markets are liquid. All right. You're getting live examples of that right now. $235. 235. 1057. Here. Oh, you're crazy, man. Wow, you bought the value area high. That's crazy. That's a risky trade. How good for you, it paid off though. Longs in this environment are going to pay a lot more than shorts. So you can literally long from anywhere and you got a 50-50 shot of being right in a bull market. So if you got strong pivot and you've got a bull market, your odds of that pivot holding increase a lot more. Even in a random bull market, you have a 50% probability that your long is going to win. So that's why I love to trade stable bull markets. You don't have to do that much adjusting with your stop. You don't have to do much adjusting with your contract sizing. It's just a lot easier, man. A lot stable, a lot easier. Just beautiful. Settable ETF account. Oh, yeah. Shorts are trying to get aggressive here, but they're not getting anywhere, so it's likely going to keep squeezing them higher. Look at them. They're piling in and getting absolutely nowhere. They're not getting any reward at all. It's trying to hit the tape hard now. They're reloading the offer. Yeah, you see that spoof? Look at that spoof. Look at the DOM moving around. Look at that DOM. Look at this thing. Look, it's just moving. You see it? They're spoofing orders. Look at this shit. 1 minute here. Look at that. They're spoofing. These fuckers are spoofing. Look at that. They're bringing it up, bringing it down. Those are fake orders. Completely fake. Somebody just spoofing the book. Trying to make you think that they're going to come here and support your short. Look at that. They're moving it. Literally moving it every like 2 seconds. Okay, they're not moving. Well, they've just moved it again. Yeah, they don't have any real intention of filling that order. Longs squeezing these new shorts. I'll be okay. Where is that previous week high? 361. Yeah, so market's gonna go for that today on NQ at 60 points higher. It's gonna swing past that. In my opinion, that's where the liquidity is going to be resting. $25,361 is target for the bulls on this long. Yeah, they're spoofing like crazy, man. They're spoofing that book like crazy right now. People are shorting in here again. There's not that much, that many limit longs in the book, so they're keeping this price held, probably through some iceberg orders. So they could easily bring this down. There's not much in the book here, unless they've got iceberg orders here. Just not, you know, there's enough long market longs as well, equal force, so that's why really we're just stuck there. Nobody's dominating. No side is really dominating up here. Yeah, well, the longs are dominating now. And squeezing the shit out of these shorts again. Now they're reloading the bids. Look at that. The bid is following the price. Look at the bid. Right? Look at this thing. That's a really bullish sign when that happens. Yeah, look at that spoofer, the motherfucker up there. That prick. He keeps fucking spoofing, moving his orders higher and higher. Look, now he's bringing it down. This guy's playing games, man. This fucker is playing games. Yeah, the trap longs, if they just don't have the fucking fuel right now. The shorts literally do not have the fuel to do it. I think the bears have just they broke their fucking short button. They're accidentally all long. Look at this, look at this. Yeah, no kids. But kids, this, you know, you got 5-year-olds swearing these days. Wants to go 1,000 points higher. You said yesterday that YM on the 1 hourly candle was bearish. There you go, K-Doc. That says it all. Brits curse a lot though. I don't know if you noticed that. Ooh, 123. Look at that. 123. Aggressive longs just filled those shorts. The longs are piling in here. That spoofer is still there. He's not spoofing anymore. Are they gonna? Is he gonna trade? Let's see. QQQ is coming to a resistance gamma level. SPY is above its gamma level. So is SPX rallying. NQ is ripping. So we probably don't see a pullback until we get above the previous week highs. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, check this out. Look at this thing. Look what NQ did. They sweep the previous month low as well. And massive rally. Look at that monthly candle. Oof. What do you call that? Bullish hammer? Or we'd have to close up. I don't know. What do you call this? Bullish hammer? For the chart candle people? Yeah, 1 second. Look at this. Look. Look at this thing. Look at that. About your previous month low. NQ came, swept it. And look at that. Look at the buyback from that sweep. A lot of algos would have triggered here to buy. Now, what do you call this? Do you call this a bullish hammer? I'm not sure. Melanie's a candle person, so she will know. NQ's ripping. That guy's pulled his orders by the looks of it. He's no longer in the book. He's come. Oh, he's there again. You see that? He's there again. He's there again. He's just spoofing. This guy is just spoofing. All day, just spoofing. Crazy. The monthly, check on your chart, the monthly candle on NQ. Switch to monthly, check it on NQ. What do you call that? Because you're the candlestick woman. I'm getting close to the previous week high now. So I don't see any meaningful pullback until we sweep the high. Then we'll probably get something and then probably go up high and then chop around, maybe come down, something like this. That's what I kind of see happening. Yeah, the current one that's still running. So imagine that the current monthly candle that we've got right now, imagine it closed like today. What would you call that candle? Is it a hammer? It looks like a hammer, huh? NQ just ripping. Absolutely ripping. Yeah, hammer. Yeah, that's what I thought. That spoofer's just moving his orders higher and higher and higher and higher. Got everybody thinking that, yeah, sure, I'm with you. I'm gonna short, I'm protecting you. People are shorting, getting squeezed. The next monthly candle to north is bearish or bullish, yeah. Shorts again coming in. Not really getting anywhere. We're on 5-minute candles now. Massive one-sided tape on that candle. Plus 674 more longs than shorts, and they got rewarded at the same time. So order flow and tape is really bullish, and I think it will continue to be bullish until we sweep the previous week high. Evening star, morning star, and you are a star, Melanie. You are a superstar. That's why you trade the star pattern. I trade banana. The banana zone. I like to trade the banana zone. You are a star at trading. You are the big fish in trading. Hopefully one day when the stream grows, we can get it to like a smooth level at least, where he has like 80 to 100 viewers. I'm gonna tell everybody that you are the star of the show. and people are going to be taking advice from you in the chat. You're going to be the ace in my trading community. Personal freedom. I don't care about others. Very nice of you. Very nice of you, Mel. Nonetheless, people are going to want to engage and interact with you because you are a trader that knows what she's doing. You went through lots of shit. We all have, Mel. We all have. It's just life. If you're a person who's not been through shit, then you really you haven't experienced life. You have to go through stuff. Makes you who you are. Toughens you up. There's no light without dark. Wow, look at that tape, man. The new 30-minute candle just came out with a splurge of volume. Shorts are trying to pile in. This is their chance. This is the chance for the shorts here on the new 30-minute candle. Yeah, they're going for it. This is the chance for the shorts to really try and squeeze some bulls, but looks like there's some buyback here from the bulls. Yeah, he's there. Yeah, Spoofer is still there. Yeah, he's moving around. He's not the bigger order is not spoofing. It's the smaller order now. He keeps on spoofing. The bigger order is static. There's a lot of buyback, man. Look at the buyback on that candle. No, the bigger one's spoofed as well. It looks like he's controlling two sets of orders. Yeah, screwing everyone again. Getting everyone to short. And now the bulls are back in control. Shorts are trapped at the bottom of the candle. You can even see it on this chart. Yeah, all the volumes at the bottom of the candle. You can see the shorts here. They're all short trades. And they're getting squeezed out. So this is data. The data don't lie. This is happening in real time. Yeah, he's moving orders. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's controlling two sets of orders. He's getting people to short. Yeah, and he's probably filling longs on the other side. That's what they do. That's what a lot of funds do. They spoof and then they fill. That should be illegal, really. So the spoof get everybody to start shorting to fill the longs. Their whole intention was to fill longs. So literally, if that guy has been spoofing since here, and he's trying to take it above previous week high, and he's filling maybe like 500 contracts, 87 points on 500 contracts. That's a nice payday for him. Well, he's doing some shady shit right now, and he's spoofing. He keeps spoofing. Yeah, that's what they do, man. They play games. They play games. But yeah, we are not going to find a trade. Definitely not going to go back down to that gamma level right here. Definitely not coming here anytime soon. I don't think it'll come down today. So in the PM session, if I get a nice dip into value area high here, I may take a trade, but I want to see a sweep first of the highs, then maybe come down to the value area high. I can take a trade from there. So that would be the only place I'd be looking to take a trade. So the idea would be sweep here, let them do their thing. If it comes down, gives me value area high around the 250s. I think I took profits yesterday at 250 as well. Anyways, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Oh, sorry. That was 950s. Yeah. Anyways, you can get it here. If it gives me a quick stop hunt into value area high, I'll likely take something for a quick scalp, maybe a 40 pointer, 50 pointer. That's the only trade I see for the PM session. I'm gonna wait. I'll be patient and see what happens. But yeah, that's the plan. There's no real point in staying on the stream. We're not gonna get much from it for a while. So I'm gonna go cook the dinner, get my dinner ready, and then get my PM session ready to see if we can get that dip. But tomorrow, guys, it's Thanksgiving. Melanie, okay. Market is closed, so enjoy your day. I will see you all in the smooth chat in a bit, yeah? Right now I'm going to go and cook some dinner. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the session, guys. Thank you for joining, and I will see you later. Goodbye. Peace.